That was our first song that we ever did on Top of the Pops. Remember Top of the Pops? Was it ever shown in America? I don't know. 40 years ago. We were so nervous. No, you were so
forgot, mate. Sorry, I forgot. This next song, this is the second song we wrote actually after Fascist Groove Thing. That was the first. When do you know that Martin was in the Human League with Phil and? I'm talking to the converted. You know.
Started the Human League, please.
Sorry.
Not in it.
It was
There were loads of people in it. Pay respect, please. I'm only teasing, you know that.
Yeah, we know that. So then when the Human League kicked Martin out of his own fucking band.
It's like Jack Black in School of Rock. You know. That's where they needed the idea of it.
And so then I just happened to be in Sheffield on that weekend that they'd had that meeting. Because I'd left, sorry, it's a long story, but I'm going to fucking tell you about it. Martin and I have been in bands since I was about 15 and he was 17.
Yeah.
I was 37, oh no, that's not. And we were in bands, we had great names like Musical Vomit and Underpants.
VDK and the Studs.
The Dead Daughters.
Yeah, Dick Velcro and the Astronauts.
So we had loads of kind of like crazy bands, just kind of pre-punk and coming up to punk. And then we had one last gig in a band called VDK and the Studs, which was myself and Martin and two members of Cabaret Voltaire. And
and Clock DVA as well.
Clock DVA, yeah, one member of Clock DVA. We did a gig in the Sheffield Arts College supporting a band called The Drones, which ended in absolute mayhem because we refused to get off the stage. And they kind of tried to drag us off, and there was this great big fight. And our drummer was a butcher, and he got loads of pig's ears in the bag, and he was throwing pig's ears at the audience. It was fucking really. It was true.
I think we're making this shit up.
I'm not making it up. It's true. Anyway, after that I thought, fuck you, I'm going to London.
But Glenn would have been the original singer of the Human League had he not gone to London. That's true.
So I left to find my fame and fortune as a kind of rock photographer, which I did have some success in. No. But then they were left without a singer. Martin and Ian said to Martin, well, what we're going to do about this kind of, the start of this new kind of electronic project? Who are we going to get to be a singer now that Glenn's gone? And Martin said, well, I don't know if he can sing, but I've got a mate at school called Phil, and he's got a fucking great hairdo. It's true. I'm not joking, it's absolutely true.
We were best mates for 4 years, and just thought, he's got this weird haircut that's just long on one side and short on the other, and thought, fucking hell, he should be a pop star even if he can't sing.
But he could, so they gave him the backing track to Being Boiled, and he came back with the lyrics and the melody to Being Boiled, which is fucking amazing. I've never been more happy to miss an opportunity in my life, because I love the Human League.
I love the Human League.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, so, long story, a little bit shorter.
Anyway, so that's not ready.
So now we're on to our last song, Temptation. Good night. No, so the band split, it was pretty acrimonious. He hated, she hated, they all hated. But the only thing they'd got was this one studio in Sheffield, which was not really a studio, it was a derelict building that used to be a vet, which was disgusting. But it was the only asset that they didn't want to split. So we ended up writing Penthouse and Pavement in that studio. They ended up writing the album Dare in that studio. And it was just amazing. So this is the second song that we wrote in that studio, and it's called Geisha Boys.